An old millionaire once made a wild claim. He buried a massive $3 million fortune deep inside the dangerous Rocky Mountains. He then dared the world to go find it. For 10 long years, over 300,000 people fell into the trap. Some spent their life savings. Others quit their jobs. 4 people went into the woods and never came back alive. They died looking for this box. Why did they risk everything? Who put this treasure there, and did anyone actually find it, or was it all a giant lie? This is today's Can You Imagine? And in this episode, we dive into the world's most dangerous treasure hunt. The story starts with a man named Forrest Fenn. Forrest was not a normal guy. He was an Air Force pilot who flew planes in the Vietnam War. He survived being shot down twice. After the military, he opened an art gallery in Santa Fe, New Mexico. He became very rich. He bought and sold incredible pieces of history. He spent time with movie stars and presidents. His life was perfect, full of wealth and success. He had everything a man could ever want. But in 1988, everything changed. Doctors told Forrest he had kidney cancer. They said he only had a few months to live. Suddenly, all his money and gold meant nothing. You cannot take wealth with you when you die. Or can you? Forrest did not want to just disappear. He wanted to leave a legacy. He wanted to give people a reason to get off their couches and explore nature. So, he came up with a wild plan. He bought a beautiful bronze box from the Roman Empire. He packed it with hundreds of rare gold coins. He added gold nuggets the size of chicken eggs. He threw in ancient jade carvings, rubies, and emeralds. The treasure was worth over $1 million. Forrest wrote a short 24-line poem. Inside this poem, he hid 9 secret clues. If you could understand the clues, they would lead you directly to the gold. Forrest planned to walk into the mountains with a chest and die right next to it. He wanted his bones and his treasure to be found together. But then, something unexpected happened. Forrest survived the cancer. He lived. For years, the bronze box sat in his vault. Then, in 2010, when he was 80 years old, he decided it was time. He drove out into the Rocky Mountains all by himself. He walked into the woods and hid the chest. He came back, published his poem, and told the world, "Come and find it." The announcement exploded across the news. The internet went crazy. Over 300,000 people went into the mountains. People became obsessed. They spent every night studying the poem. They looked at satellite maps. They looked for clues in every single word Forrest spoke. But the Rocky Mountains are dangerous. Nature does not care about your treasure map. People started taking terrible risks. They went out into freezing blizzards. They climbed dangerous cliffs without ropes. In 2016, a man named Randy Bilyeu disappeared while looking for the chest. Months later, his body was found along a river. The public was shocked. People begged Forrest to stop the hunt before more people died. But Forrest refused. He said the treasure was still out there. Then, 3 more searchers died. The fun game had turned into a deadly obsession. People started to wonder, did Forrest really hide the gold? Or was this just an evil trick played by an old man who wanted attention? 10 years passed. No chest. Just lines of disappointed searchers and tragic deaths. The mystery felt impossible to solve. Then, on a warm summer day in June 2020, Forrest Fenn made a shocking announcement. The search was over. Someone had found the chest. The internet went wild with questions. Who found it? Where was it hidden? Forrest refused to give the winner's name to protect his safety. He only shared a few photos of the chest. Many people did not believe it. They thought Forrest lied to end the madness and stop people from dying. The treasure community was angry and confused. They wanted proof. A few months later, Forrest Fenn passed away at the age of 90. He took the secret location to his grave. But the mystery did not die with him. A young medical student named Jack Stoof came forward. He proved legally that he was the one who found the gold. Jack revealed that he had spent 2 years obsessing over the poem. He figured out the clues. The treasure was hidden in the woods of Wyoming inside Yellowstone National Park. It was not at the bottom of a dangerous canyon. It was not behind a deadly waterfall. It was simply sitting under some trees, covered by brush. Jack stood in that exact spot, holding $1 million in his hands. The 10-year mystery was finally solved. Forrest Fenn wanted to create an adventure. He wanted to show people the beauty of the wild world. In the end, he did exactly that. He created a real-life legend. But his story also shows us something dark about human nature. It shows how easily greed can push us to the edge. The true treasure was never really the gold inside the box. The true treasure was the unforgettable journey and the lessons learned along the way. Secrets can stay hidden for a long time, but the truth always finds a way out. If you want to discover more incredible mysteries that went completely wrong, click on the video on your screen right now. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss our next story. See you there.